And how you guys doing? I got another novelty thing in the postal mail today, and they already broke it. I turned it on, had it on for a few minutes, and the government satellite man already broke it. But somebody tried to communicate right before they did it, like 10 seconds before they communicated saying they're about to break it. And then just it locked up. So obviously there's another satellite controller that knows exactly who the satellite controller is that's damaging things. So hopefully they file reports and charge that man with attempted murder and trying to harass me to death on everything and terrorizing my life. Well, protocols in the media 24 hours a day. Does everybody know what it means in reference to who I am and who my biological parents are and what I'm the owner of in America? See, if there was a politician that was bossing people around, trying to cover up what I'm the owner of or trying to steal what I'm the owner of, that man has no legal power, none legally at all. And that man would have to get prosecuted. And they need to know what race and religion that politician is. And if that's one of those politicians that got impeached, they must be arrested for trying to conduct high-level position of power, which they don't outrank me no matter what. You understand that? And ask them who owns the White House. Ask them who owns what in America for these politicians to think that they could just, they'll play their sneak attack on somebody and accusate against a person as their way of trying to steal what I'm the owner of. See, these dirty politicians they're not good people. They're not interesting people. Some of them are Nazis, and some of them are in the CIA or an FBI and places like that, which I wouldn't have nothing to do with those people. My parents wouldn't have nothing to do with those people either. And the Treasury knows that. So I don't know why the Treasury and the Supreme Court or Congress, why they haven't arrested these people. And the Kennedy family said hello or something. I think it was the Kennedy family. So in reference to the information, it's the point of government and these political people terrorizing my life. The fact of them trying to make accusations as their way of trying to rip me off or trying to steal from me, when me and my friends never even talked about politics. Never had nothing to do with it, Most of my friends and I, we never got into the subject of politics. Half the time, nobody knew who the governor or mayor was, unless it was advertised on TV. Didn't have meetings with them, didn't hang out with them. But then there was ones conspiring against me, denying my identity. So if you're wondering, I bought a novelty store or toy, and the government man broke it. And don't forget, I'm a female too. So, these perverts staring at me, these perverts spying on me in the shower, I'm a hermaphrodite. So, I'm a female hermaphrodite. So, these government men terrorizing me, these government men trying to rape me, these government men trying to steal my genetics, these government men trying to steal my genitalia, they must get prosecuted. If they tried to steal any of my penis length, or they tried to steal my vagina, or ovaries, or uterus, they must get prosecuted no matter what. And all my information has been on record at the Treasury and other places. It's documented that in reference to these people and their abuses of blocking me from my mother and father's estates, they must get prosecuted, whoever they are. That's the facts of law. They don't own what I'm the owner of, and they won't ever own it, because they already violated my life, and yet nothing's for sale. I can't sell anything because my parents got murdered, and I'm the only child of my parents, and I'm the owner of the estates. And then they'll say something about these illegitimate children. They don't know my parents. Those illegitimate children didn't meet my parents. They never knew my parents. They're not the owners of nothing. They won't be the owners of nothing in the future either. See, these Germans was trying to manipulate a state law. these political people. And some of these political people that are involved, they channeled through different people and tried to make false documents to try to get away with stealing the estates of my parents. The royal hermaphrodite estates. No commoner, no person, no single person of genitalia or any person outside of a race. You know, they're not even my race or religion and not next of kin of my parents. I'm the only child of my parents. These people challenged everything, and they must get prosecuted. And people dragging their feet on this situation, or people pretending like they don't know what to do when I'm the owner forever. Anybody contesting it must go into court, and they can end up in prison for their crimes and lies. So if you're wondering, back to the point of the novelty toy, they already broke it today, and I got it like 3 hours ago, and went to the grocery store and came back, and it was on the porch. Amazon delivered it. Now, you know, somebody had stolen a computer mouse off the porch. I don't know if anybody knows who did that, but those people need to get arrested too. These people in this neighborhood, or I don't even think they're from this neighborhood, whoever those people are. They might be from somewhere else, but whoever they are, they must get prosecuted for terrorizing my life, stealing from me, and their activity of blocking me from my mother and father's mansions. And don't forget, my parents had on record I was supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. Find out who the politician is that disagrees with that. Does that politician disagree? Do you own it? Did you think you'd own it in the future? Did you say some stupid shit like, oh, after these lawsuits? There ain't never going to be after those lawsuits. It even tells you it's fucking illegal to try to sue me. And I've never done nothing to you in the first fucking place. And then these motherfuckers would try to say that they thought they would murder me because they couldn't get away with trying to sue me. And they couldn't get away with trying to frame me. But then they've been stealing money for over 30 fucking years. And those people need to go to prison for at least 30 fucking years. Plus. And then they'll say, well, that's a former governor, or former mayor, or former senator, or that's a former president. They didn't own it before they got into office. They didn't own it when they were in office. And they don't own it when they're out of office either. So what the fuck does that mean? The deeds department knows politicians don't have a right stealing from me. No matter who the fuck they think they are. So they need to get ordered into court no matter what. And some of them was some of the men that tried to rape me and tried to murder me. And there's some of those politicians are the ones that shot at me, aren't they? Or their branch of government that they're tied with. Look up the information. They must get prosecuted, whoever they are.